you want to take a look at the reference and then try to come up with a rectangular shape, or at least to build this off. And this is the idea of trying to find the length or the width and the height of this shape. So it's almost twice the height of the seat to the back. And so here it is, all these lines are parallel. Just trying to build that section up first. And then slowly taking a look at the angles as things are brought together. So this first leg has a round edge to it. The other one you can't see, but you can still round this off. Kind of look at how it's tapered in and comes out with the metal bracket there. The back looks as if it goes forward a little bit. So I'm tapering it. And then it arches way back into that section that you can see. And then again, trying to find the center line of some of these items. I still have the rectangle I can use to help me find the center and just project it coming across, and this distance going back. So I'm trying to estimate, and if I start off with straight lines, then it makes it just easier to curve them with that straight line placed in there first. So now I have this initial selection, and the legs being cylindrical coming down. I have them at the 4 points here. And the seat itself kind of has the thickness of the chair. Goes back. And this gives another part with the swoop. So if this is the center, I can go back a distance for the base of it, and it's going to repeat itself this distance, rounding that off. In the front of the chair, it comes off straight, but then it tapers down a little bit. So these subtle changes in the design kind of build that part up. So for most purposes, there's the initial selection. If you did like a cross contour down the middle, you can see it wrapping itself down there pretty easily. As far as the casters for the chairs itself, for the bottom of the wheels, just think of it as one cylinder. So here this one's looking at it from the front. And what I mean by that is a cylinder is here is the wheel, do a little bit larger. So if you can estimate the cylinder for the wheel, then all you're doing is finding the center pieces out, then it sets up itself and breaks itself up into this cylindrical stand. So that becomes the wheel, much larger than that one. And depending on which direction they go, it's a little bit off center. Edges for it. Building that up. So all 4 pieces have their own vanishing points because they're different segments onto this. And once you have the linear part, then you can take a chance, just heavy up some of the outlines. Keep in mind it's a light gray value. Tapers it around. Shows the thickness of the edges, so if you can keep that going. So I'm just heavying up the outline. This curved on the inside is a little edge is curved. Makes it easy to do. And again, you can always use your straight edge to help you. Makes it a little easier. And here, if you get that first line in there, you just push it along to shade it. And the nice thing about this, you can push down and get heavy lines to it. Right off the edge there. We'll do the same with the wheels castings. See, I'm just using the as a guide to help me shade that. And then again, as this is kind of a gray tone, you can just follow it right along. Use the edge of it. Part that's open, so this is going to be just like a gradient. And you're shading this like a light. Back up there. You can almost see the shapes kind of delineated with the value. And just go back and touch up any details.